Nature's power is on full display as this bus battles a surging wall of water to reach the other side. Seconds from disaster, a reckless dash across the tracks nearly ends in tragedy at this busy station.
Ready?
Two massive vessels collide in a terrifying display of maritime power.
Oh my goodness. Holy smoke. There's going to be big problems.
Adrenaline-fueled filming nearly turns fatal as a massive locomotive thunders inches from the camera lens. A deafening roar of grinding metal fills the air as a high-speed train derailment creates total carnage.
Oh my gosh, I hope that everyone's okay.
I hope nobody's in there.
A routine drive turns into a white knuckle slide as a massive bus loses its grip on the icy mountain pass.
Trzymaj się!
A peaceful day on the water is shattered when two boats cross paths with disastrous high-impact results. Under the glow of a flashlight, a fisherman's stealthy night raid reveals the teeming life beneath the surface. The crossing signal is ignored with disastrous results as an engine obliterates a truck stalled on the tracks. Sparks fly and electricity arcs through the air after a subway car makes a violent connection with a utility pole. A structural failure sends a literal tidal wave through the building, leaving staff scrambling for safety.
So fast. Oh man. Watch, Mitchell.
The sky is momentarily blotted out as thousands of birds take flight in a stunning synchronized display. A bizarre sight unfolds as an animal struggles with a heavy chain of debris before disappearing into the brush. A cloud of dust and debris erupts as a massive locomotive plows through a stranded vehicle. A wall of white powder flies into the air as the iron horse carves its way through a deep mountain drift. What goes up must come down, and this RC flight ends in a spectacular and expensive mechanical failure.
Allah.
Majestic wings span the horizon as an apex predator shadows the flock in a breathtaking display of aerial dominance.
You got one. I cannot believe I got this on camera.
Pedestrians scatter in terror as a historic facade suddenly surrenders to gravity, narrowly avoiding a fatal catastrophe. Patience is a virtue as drivers watch a reckless train blast through the safety barriers at high speed.
It's gonna hit! We're going into
Law enforcement catches a lucky break as a reckless driver flees the scene after smashing the crossing gate. High-stakes stunts meet high-definition disaster as a missed landing claims the life of the living room TV. High-rise physics get terrifying as an earthquake turns this rooftop pool into a localized tsunami. Laughter turns to frustration when the roof releases a frozen landslide, burying hours of hard labor in seconds. the Earth simply opens up, swallowing a heavy transport vehicle into a hidden icy abyss without warning. The tracks vanish beneath a rising tide, creating a spectacular spray as the train forges through the flood. Home security captures a fierce neighborhood rivalry as a stray dog initiates a territorial dispute at the door.
The cat attacked the dog! He's protecting us!
Walls sway and panic sets in as the earth begins to roar beneath the feet of these office workers. Well, impulsive destruction leads to instant regret as she realizes her high-tech upgrade was nothing more than a prank.
Ay, hueputa.
Street performance takes a sharp turn when the customer outsmarts the master of Turkish ice cream deception. A routine K9 training session turns intensely real when the dog targets the wrong man in the field. A mountain peak vanishes in a cloud of fire and stone as a massive explosion rocks the entire valley. In a race against the elements, rescuers work frantically to carve a path for this trapped shark in the ice. Tempers boil over on the pavement as a simple disagreement escalates into a saturated street battle. Precision turns to chaos when a rogue nunchaku strike sends a peaceful candlelight vigil. The earth bleeds fire as glowing rivers of molten rock carve a path across the scorched landscape. Bravery or madness, one man stands his ground and forces a charging rhino to retreat back into the brush. The desert heat is no match for these resilient camels as they descend upon a vital water source. What started as a drink becomes a high-pressure bath, leaving this thirsty dog thoroughly confused.
Woo! That's dark. Yo, that is burnt, bro.
One minor trip transforms a busy crosswalk into a domino effect of falling bodies and screeching tires. Professional skating meets a sudden, jarring end as the cameraman's vehicle becomes an unintentional roadblock. This pint-sized powerhouse shows its spirit by charging the crowd before retreating to its mother's side. A struggle for life ends in triumph as a young hippo finally breaks free from the muddy river trap. An inquisitive baby goat wanders into the frame, stealing the show with its curious and gentle nature. From the comfort of the couch, a domestic dog comes face to face with a wild intruder.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh!
Is the airplane coming?
The ultimate rejection occurs when a mother's peace offering is met with total cold indifference from her infant. A quiet lunch turns into a confusing ordeal as the patron realizes he is actually chewing on stationery. The afternoon walk comes to a grinding halt as this exhausted canine decides to give up on movement entirely.
That's ridiculous. You just slumped and you...
Street-side nerves are pushed to the limit as this cat encounters something truly hair-raising.
You're getting released back to the jungle, King. You ready? Oh, hell no. Hey, yo, this bitch trying to escape out the zoo. Yo, he's about to
Forget the claws, this bear chooses a dance-off over a standoff in a bizarre forest encounter.
He's about to jump. He's about to jump. He's about to jump.
You ain't never had a kid around before?
I got you. Oh!
Surfing the giant swells of the ocean, a daring skater finds himself swallowed. Reverse gear becomes a path of destruction as an erratic driver levels a fence and totals his vehicle in one go. Black smoke and orange flames erupt from the pavement, turning a city street into a hazardous fire zone.
The heat coming off that is intense.
Gravity and high winds bring a massive oak down, taking the power lines and the local grid with it. The power of 1 billion volts strikes a city pole, turning a rainy drive into a terrifying light show.
All right, that's enough of you. You go, you go, you go, you go. There's a big tree.
A wall of brown water roars through the mountain valley, forcing residents into a desperate race for survival.
راعي لفلون ابوي راعي لفلون. اول سيارة محمد يوصل هنا. انا مصور فيديو.
Marine vessels become toys for the sea as a massive rogue wave capsizes the fleet in a matter of seconds.
Mira los botes a contra el muelle. Bueno, los cables están bien peligrosos, Puta. Ya. Banzai.
A brilliant blue flash illuminates the shop front as a massive electrical surge terrifies everyone inside. The peaceful act of fishing is shattered when a serpent leaps from the water to claim the angler's boat.
Now what is in the world is that thing doing trying to heat that?
The ball game is officially rained out as a massive thunderclap sends players sprinting for the dugout. A peaceful evening is shattered when a lightning bolt decides to compete with the local fireworks display.
Going through my fridge, I see, aren't you? Gonna take all my food?
Nature's fury strikes the coastline, sending a gargantuan spray of salt water high above the jagged cliffs. An ominous shroud of darkness descends upon the suburbs, signaling the arrival of a truly biblical storm. Nature's electricity sends a flag bearer into a panicked retreat as a bolt of lightning strikes nearby.
Welcome to the morons.
Feeding time turns into a fight for survival when a hungry bison decides to charge its benefactor.
You idiot.
Chore day turns into a track meet when a sudden crack of thunder sends this man into a full speed retreat. Nature's kitchen, this bizarre aquatic find looks more like a half-eaten snack than a living creature. Golden rays pierce through the atmosphere, turning the heavens into a glowing masterpiece of light and vapor. A deafening crack of thunder sends a homeowner sprinting back to safety as lightning dances across the lawn.
Oh, you got your umbrella? Our tree!
An alligator highway appears in the swamp, leaving these boaters in a very crowded, very toothy neighborhood.
Can we check to see if you have a baby in your pouch?
An intimate look inside a kangaroo's pocket reveals one of nature's most unusual living quarters.
Oh my gosh, that's a brand new little baby.
Deep in the winter woods, a pristine white fox pauses to offer the lens a moment of pure, wild elegance. A simple match creates a brilliant chemical reaction as the water's surface ignites into a mesmerizing glow.
Are you sick?
A quiet suburban morning is interrupted by a massive moose defending its path against a terrified resident.
We got a moose in the yard. Get out of here! Holy frick, he's gonna break a window. I'm gonna have to shoot him.
Why?
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
God.
Don't say that. Get out of here!